What's going on? So, I'm here to answer a question that you may have. You across the screen, you may have a question, or maybe it's just a thought in your head, or it's just a conversation about a topic. Whatever it may be, should you do partnerships with other people in ecom? Let's get straight into it. So, look, trust me, okay? When I first started, I actually first started with my best friend. We built a few stores together. I think maybe like 3 or 4. Then he ended up stopping because he was doing day trading as well, and he wanted to focus more on that, which is, reasonable, obviously. Whichever business model that you decide to do, I'm not saying, e-commerce is the best way. I won't give you my biased opinion, but I do think e-com is one of the better ways. He was doing day trading and you want to focus on it, and it's fully respectable. Again, whichever business model you choose, go all in on it. Make it the only thing you do, because I truly believe in the saying of, if you're a jack of all trades, you're a master at none, and you will never master the business model, and you'll never get paid for it. You only get paid wealthy for something when you're a master at it, when you're very skillful in one service or job, let's say. So I started with him, but then after he left, I went solo for the majority of my online career. And look, there's pros and cons, and I've talked about it before. Partnerships or not, but let me tell you now, because I was not against it before, but I did say like it's unnecessary, and technically it's not necessary. All the workload could be done by one person. The speed that it takes for is better for one person. But again, that saying of, you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go long, go with people. And now, again, when you're first starting off, maybe you want to focus more on speed, but you can also have speed with a team if you guys build systems, you guys trust each other, because trust allows speed to happen. If you're cautious about everything the other person's doing, it slows the process down. But if you trust the people and you build systems to make you guys all work efficiently, you set jobs and roles, it actually could be done much faster, even with partnerships. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I've actually decided to partner with my mods on my Discord. And it's so funny. Tell me one community. There probably is a community out there, but very, very rare. I doubt it. I haven't seen it. I could be wrong. I'm sure I might get some comment like, oh, but he did, whatever. It doesn't matter. From what I know, I don't know any other community that the head guy, the guy that created the community, partners with the people that joined. My mods now were just people like you who saw my YouTube video, who joined my community, who were very active, who gave a lot rather than ask. We built relationships, we built connections. I ended up trusting them more. I ended up giving them a private role, and then ended up giving them the mod role, and now they're all business partnerships. That is crazy. Like, that, again, I can't emphasize enough the definition of community. That is it. So obviously, I'm not here to like promote anything, but it's just like, my community, I've gotten testimonials, right? And people have made friendships. Like I can read, look, I'm not going to show you on the screen, right? But I've gotten testimonials about people that they just met, and they're like, oh my God, thank God for his community. Where is it? From Winter. I wanted friends on the same path as me, and I got that with them, and they're awesome. And all the other people I see killing in this Discord has been inspiring for real. That's just one. I've seen others. But my point is that the community that we're building here is amazing, and it just goes to show that, look, I trust the people to do partnerships right? It's not like I'm doing partnerships with my friends in real life. Like, these are people that I just met a few months ago, but I trust them because we've had hour-long conversations on calls, texting each other in the community every day, and we built relationships, and we now trust each other to do this. And now that I'm doing this, so I'm doing one store with one mod, and then I'm doing another store, and we're 4. And now a lot of people might disagree with it, but look, at this point, I kind of want to switch up a lot of things, because clearly what I've been doing recently has just not been working. And I do believe it's like starting the gym, right? When you're a newbie at the gym, it's always better to go with your friends, even though, like, obviously going with a coach to the gym is the best option. But when I started the gym, me and my friends were all at the same level, but we went to the gym together, and it helped all of us tremendously. You know, it was kind of more of like a supportive group. We all support each other to go to gym. You know, maybe someone was lazy and like, no, we're all going to gym. It was a motivational aspect there as well, or even bringing valuable information. Someone may saw like online how to do this form, and they would tell everyone the next day when we were all at the gym. So it's like the gym when you first start off, when you're a newbie. So when you're a newbie in business, when you're first starting off, it may be better to find trustworthy friends to start, to help each other out. And even though you may not find success right away, it's such huge learning curves, especially with our team. You know, my mods, my friends, they're from all over the place. United States, Switzerland. I'm from Canada. One's from Romania. Like, it's just from, like, we're combining different resources, different knowledge, different life experiences from different age groups. One's over 30, one's under 18, one's my age. You know, like, we're all combining it together, and I truly believe that it can help a lot of people out with partnerships. There's pros and cons, and a lot of people have bad experience with partnerships, and they might say, like, don't partner, you know, don't partner with friends or whatever. But, you know, obviously be perspicacious enough to understand that bad things can happen. Things can take the wrong turn. Don't be blindly stupid. But I truly believe if you live life scared, if you live life pessimistic and not optimistic, you're not going to reap the true gifts and true benefits of community and partnerships, okay? And life, basically, right? We're sociable human beings. We're meant to socialize. We're meant to work together. That's kind of the reason why we're on this planet. People like to, philosophize. Like to believe so. Anyways. But, there's pros and cons to each. But I'm going to talk about the pros. Because maybe you watching might need a partnership. Maybe that's the reason why you're not improving as quick as you would like to be. You know, not only do you save the costs of spending on ads, because you're splitting it by 2, 3, 4, how many partners you are. Not only does it push you to not cut corners, because I feel like when I was working with myself, because I was with myself, you cut corners. But now that you're working with other people, you don't want to cut corners because you don't want to let your teammates down. Also, you have more time, because let's say you delegate tasks, right? And one person is doing a website and you're left with creatives. Well, now you don't have to worry about, well, after I'm done these creatives, I have to do a website. So let me cut corners on the creatives because the website still needs to be done. No, all you got to do is creatives, because the website is going to be done by your partner. So you can have the full time and full energy to just focus on the creatives. There's another pro. The speed, I agree. It could go either way, but I agree if you choose people that are not like holding you down, that basically mean they're on like the same knowledge or same level as you, or maybe even better, or maybe even a bit worse, but around the same level as you. Like, it's not like you're teaching other people, right? Or helping other people out. You trust them, and you guys are all diligent enough to make efficient progress and efficient systems to work. It could be way faster. Just for an example, instead of you taking, let's say, 2 days to make creatives and 2 days to make a website, now it just takes 2 days for you to make creatives, and then you're launched because the website was done by someone else. So it's just there's a lot of pros, and I'm actually very, very excited. I'm curious to see how it goes. You know, obviously profits are less, and that was another huge thing. I was very short-minded or very scarcity mindset because I was thinking, oh, the profit margins for an e-com store are already not that lot. Now imagine dividing it by 2. Imagine dividing it by 4. But you know what? At the end of the day, maybe you might not make enough profits. But first of all, you also have to realize it's a simple math equation. You're not spending as much out of your own pockets. The ad costs or whatever business costs you have is split by 2 or 4, 3, whatever it may be. So it ends up being the same. It ends up being the same thing, right? And also, like, it's the learning experience, especially if you haven't made a store, right? That made 6 figures. Wouldn't you rather, you know, be a part of the process? So even though you might have a less percentage of the profits, but you're now kind of in the process, like you're part of, like an owner of a store that did 6 figures. You learn through that. So maybe then later on you can delegate all the learning experiences you have with this partnership to your own store later on. But if you're all alone, to get to 6 figures, it may be more difficult because you don't have 2, 3, 4 minds put together into one idea, right? You know, when we have these calls with our partners and we talk about like the ideas, the products, the markets, the creatives, the website, all this, you know, who says, oh, I've learned this and this is better. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. And then who else says I've learned it, you know? So you're combining 2, 3, 4 minds put together in one. It's not like, because I've done it before where like I had friends, we were doing our separate stores, and yes, we may tell each other I tested this product and didn't do well. But it's like I wasn't in the building process with him. So I couldn't have been in the business and say like, oh, what about this? And feed off each other's ideas into one, you know, channel. It was more of just like, it's like what you see on the internet. Someone else built a store and you kind of just learn from the outside perspective. But we're now having 4 minds in the business, in one channel, in one energy space. I truly believe it's going to be really good, you know? And again, again, if you are in this space, and you should be if you're watching this video, for the long run, you will sacrifice profits at the beginning. Trust me. Even though you may be very short on money, first of all, hopefully you will make profits. It's not like you're losing money. If you and your partners end up doing something very well and you build a profitable store, you're going to be profitable. You're going to be pulling in some money. It might not be as much money as if you were doing it alone. But first of all, who says you would have done it alone without them? I truly believe you're going to be successful because of the group. But anyways, that's another idea. But basically, you'll sacrifice percentage of the business, but now you might be able to go longer. Instead of maybe, let's say you do it yourself and you end up doing 20K a month, you may do 100K a month. And first of all, that may end up equaling the profits you would do it alone. But even if it doesn't, you learned now, like again, you've been in the process yourself of 100K store a month. It's more of a learning curve. It's more of obviously, again, if you're in it for the long run, you're going to have to build teams, especially with personal brands like what I'm doing. I've built teams before, and you have to learn to work with people. You have to learn how to compromise and come up with the best idea as a team. I just don't see cons. And there is, but I don't see them outweighing the pros. I'm very excited in the position I am in life to enter these partnerships. And I've known these people for a few months, but I think now is the perfect time because, one, I guess obviously you want to say it's Q4, but two, it was just meant to be now. Like now we've built relationships to trust each other, and I'm very, very excited. And maybe you should consider if you know a friend that you trust, maybe you should do a partnership with him if he's doing e-com, or if not, again, join the community and you can build relationship with people like in here that have already done it. It's not only me. I've seen other people partner with each other and they've met through my community. And, you know, just to see that, just to like fathom that in my head. It's beautiful. Like, it's genuinely beautiful. I don't see this shit often. Look, I'm guilty. I don't go on other communities as much. But I don't know. I don't believe like it's as authentic as here. And again, to have the head guy fucking business partner, like not like someone in my community helped me make creatives and I paid him and that's it. Like, percentage of the business, all equally have a say in it. I don't see it anywhere else, and I'm just fucking excited. I think we can do very fucking good damage. We can make very good numbers with a team. Every partner that I'm partnering up with right now, they're capable. They're very smart. They know what we're doing. It's just a matter, for them, I see it as it was just a matter of time. We're all gonna succeed, but might as well just speed up the process by working together. So I'm very, very excited to see, and I'll again keep you updated on the journey. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are about partnerships. Are you in a partnership, or have you never been in a partnership? Do you agree with it? Do you not? For certain places in your life, whatever it may be, drop down a comment what you think about it. And if you want to meet people that you can potentially partner with, or just meet people to share value with each other, or to just learn, check the link below, check the Discord. And obviously, I'll keep you updated, and I'll fucking see you inevitably at the fucking top.